Last night, a 72-year-old man went to bed like any other night, but he never opened his eyes again. No illness, no warning signs, just gone. His family was stunned. He laughed with them the day before, said goodnight like he always did, and yet, by morning, everything had changed. What happened? And could it have been avoided? The reality is, after 70, certain nighttime habits, though seemingly harmless, can quietly increase the risk of serious complications, heart attacks, strokes, even sudden death during sleep. The frightening part? Most people don't even know they're making these mistakes. In this video, we're going to explore 4 bedtime habits that might be silently harming your health. They're small, often overlooked, but their impact can be massive. Some may be things you've done your whole life without realizing the risk. Stay with me until the end, because the final habit is something almost every senior does, and it could be putting your life in danger. You'll also learn what you can do instead to protect your sleep, support your heart, and wake up every morning feeling safe and well. Now, let's begin. 1. Heavy late-night meals. One of the most overlooked but harmful habits for people over 70 is eating large dinners too close to bedtime. It may not seem like a big deal. You've likely done it for decades without issue. But with age, your body handles food differently. Digestive power slows, metabolism weakens, and what used to feel normal can now place serious strain on your system. A big evening meal, especially one high in fats or sugars, forces your body into active digestion at a time when it should be winding down. Your stomach produces more acid. Your heart rate stays elevated. Your blood pressure rises. All of this can rob you of deep rest and, in some cases, trigger more dangerous events. If you've ever woken up with heartburn, chest discomfort, or shortness of breath, a late meal could be the culprit. Worse yet, lying down soon after eating can allow stomach acid to creep upward, causing nighttime reflux or even leading to a dangerous condition called aspiration pneumonia, where food particles reach the lungs. There's also the blood sugar risk. Late-night eating can cause spikes while you sleep, especially if you're pre-diabetic or diabetic, making the body work overtime when it needs rest. Let's imagine someone like David, 73, and fond of a big bowl of creamy pasta before bed. He eats, feels content, and heads straight to sleep. But during the night, his body's working hard to digest instead of repair. He wakes groggy, unrested, and unaware of the hidden pressure this routine is placing on his heart. The better option? Try having your last full meal at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. And if you do get hungry later on, choose something small, like a banana, a few almonds, or a calming herbal tea. These minor changes can make a major difference in your nighttime safety and long-term health. 2. Drinking too many fluids before sleep. It's natural to think hydration is always helpful, and for the most part, it is. But after 70, timing becomes just as important as intake. Drinking large amounts of water or other fluids late in the evening can cause more harm than good. It's one of the biggest contributors to broken sleep, nighttime bathroom trips, and serious falls. As we grow older, the bladder becomes more sensitive, and its ability to hold urine weakens. Kidneys keep filtering through the night, and your body starts reacting to even modest fluid levels by sending urgent signals to wake you. Now, picture it's 2 a.m. You wake suddenly, needing the toilet. You stand too fast, still half asleep, and your blood pressure hasn't caught up. You feel lightheaded. This is called orthostatic hypotension, and for many seniors, it's what leads to dangerous falls in the dark. And that's not all. Every time you get up at night, your sleep cycle is disrupted. melatonin production drops. Your body struggles to enter the deeper restorative stages of sleep it so badly needs. Over time, this can weaken your immune system, affect memory and focus, and even contribute to long-term cognitive decline. Let's take someone like Helen, 75, who drinks a few cups of herbal tea in the evening. She thinks it helps her relax, but she wakes up twice every night, and each time it takes her longer to fall back asleep. She doesn't feel rested in the morning, and her memory isn't as sharp as it used to be. The solution? Shift most of your fluid intake earlier in the day. Drink more in the morning and afternoon. By early evening, taper off. If you're thirsty closer to bedtime, sip, don't gulp. Also, be mindful of foods and drinks with hidden fluid content, soups, watermelon, caffeine, and even some medications. With a few smart adjustments, you can sleep deeper, reduce your fall risk, and support your body's natural rhythm through the night. 3. Sleeping in a room that's too warm. A toasty bedroom might seem comforting, especially as we get older and tend to feel colder. But the truth is, keeping your room too warm at night can quietly put stress on your heart and body. As we age, our ability to regulate temperature weakens. The body doesn't cool itself as efficiently, and sweating becomes less effective. That means if your room is too hot, your internal systems have to work harder, especially your heart. This added effort can lead to restless nights, increased risk of dehydration, and in some cases, a higher chance of cardiovascular issues during sleep. Let's take Martin, a 75-year-old who sleeps with the thermostat set at 74 degrees and wraps himself in heavy quilts. He often wakes up sweaty, tosses and turns throughout the night, and rarely feels truly rested in the morning. What Martin doesn't realize is that his body is struggling to cool down, and that struggle is interfering with deep restorative sleep. Studies show that people sleep best in cooler environments, typically between 60 degrees and 67 degrees. In that range, your core body temperature can drop naturally, signaling the brain that it's time for deep sleep. That drop is essential for good rest, helping with memory, hormone balance, and overall repair throughout the body. So what can you do? Keep your room slightly cooler. If 60 degrees feels too cold, try layering light, breathable covers instead of thick ones. Wear soft, moisture-wicking pajamas. Open a window for airflow or use a fan to circulate air. Fresh air and a lower temperature not only help with sleep, but also reduce the risk of respiratory problems caused by stale, warm indoor air. It's a simple shift, but one that can significantly improve how well you rest and how strong you feel the next day. If you're still here and finding this valuable, please comment below to let me know you are still watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Your support helps us create great content to inform and inspire. Now, let's continue. 5. Sleeping in the wrong position. Most people don't think twice about how they sleep. As long as it feels comfortable, it must be fine, right? But after the age of 70, the position you sleep in can have a much bigger effect on your health than you might expect. The way your body rests overnight affects how well you breathe, how your blood flows, and how much strain is placed on your heart. Sleeping the wrong way can quietly contribute to issues like shortness of breath, poor circulation, or even nighttime heart trouble. For instance, lying flat on your back, a common position for many, can cause your tongue and throat tissues to relax backward, partially blocking your airway. This can result in mild sleep apnea, a condition where breathing stops for short periods during sleep, reducing oxygen levels in the blood and putting stress on your heart and brain. Let's look at Harold, a 77-year-old who always slept on his back. His partner started noticing long pauses in his breathing at night. He often woke up groggy, struggled to focus during the day, and complained of tension headaches. When he finally got checked, he learned his sleeping position had been making his symptoms worse. Even sleeping on your right side can cause problems for older adults. This posture may put more pressure on the heart and can make it harder for blood to circulate freely. So, what's the healthiest way to sleep as you age? Experts suggest resting on your left side. This position supports circulation, reduces pressure on the heart, and can help with digestion, especially for those who deal with acid reflux. If you tend to roll over in your sleep, try placing a pillow behind your back or between your knees to help maintain your position. Raising your upper body slightly with a firm pillow can also ease breathing and reduce nighttime discomfort. Changing the way you sleep might seem like a small thing, but over time, it can reduce your risk of heart-related issues, help your body rest more efficiently, and leave you feeling more energized in the morning. Tonight, we've looked at 4 bedtime habits that can quietly threaten your health after 70. From eating too close to bedtime, to drinking too many liquids in the evening, sleeping in a room that's too warm, or resting in a position that restricts your breathing. Each of these routines can make a big difference to your health and safety, especially when repeated night after night. The good news is that none of these habits are permanent. They can be adjusted, and even small changes can lead to better sleep, stronger heart health, and more energy each morning. So ask yourself, do you often wake up during the night? Do you sleep with too many layers on? Or maybe you've always gone to bed right after a heavy meal? Be honest with your answers. Awareness is the first step toward better health. Once you spot the issue, you can make small shifts in your routine to reduce your risks. Start with one change tonight. Maybe it's pushing dinner back a bit, switching to a cooler blanket, or simply adjusting how you sleep. These may seem like minor tweaks, but over time, they can be the difference between restless nights and peaceful, restorative sleep. Thank you for being with us today. We'd love to know, what's one insight you're taking away from this video? Leave a comment below and share your thoughts. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support keeps us creating more content to help and inspire you. We'll see you again in the next video. Stay safe and sleep well.